Now, after I have given the blocks of instructions, perform the tasks, and make corrections, adjustments individually and whole team, I question player response mode during the activity. I have always felt that this allows players to analyze why they did what they did or even what happens when they do that particular action. We discuss how to make it better, stronger, smarter, or faster for the player and for the team. These short, on the spot corrections, discussions, or conversations can happen with multiple players throughout the entire practice or even afterwards. I find that players take more ownership of their learning and their mistakes, especially if these are reoccurring mishaps. It also allows me as the coach to dig deeper to see where the players' mindsets might be and oftentimes access where the block is, why it's there, how to help them overcome it, and become more successful in doing so. I also tend to give brief insight on what comes in the upcoming practice. I even send out summaries about the practice just to keep them abreast of the process itself. There is a common request that keeps coming up as I coach players. Players want coaches to let them know the mistakes they make, but they also want to know how to correct those mistakes. I make it a point to coach players, especially younger players, as if they are coming to me with, well, a clean slate. So when coaches go in with the assumption that these young players already know how to play, they are more disappointed when they realize just how much they have to teach. Coaches can also see what the player knows or what the player can do, and then, tweak where needed. Always explaining the logic behind the adjustments. The absolute worst thing a coach can do is to tell a player that they are doing a concept wrong, but don't tell them how to correct it or tell them to figure it out. I mean, there's no other more helpless feeling than that. Now, I will say that players, you do need to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. It's definitely something to say when a group of players and parents buy into what I like to call the method to my madness. Y'all, it's rough out here in these volleyball streets. So until next time, remember, play like you're gonna be set down.